Hello everyone, welcome back to our channel. Welcome to Joyce University. And today I'll be giving you a free review for licensure examination for teachers, especially for those who are preparing for the September 2022 licensure examinations. Now, each video for Let Review would be consisting of 5 questions from the different areas, from the different subjects in the professional education and general education ones. All right. Now, the first question is, in writing performance objectives, which word is not acceptable? A. Compare. B. Discuss. C. Manipulate. D. Appreciate. Alright? Every time that you are writing learning objectives or performance objectives, you have to make sure that your objectives or the terms that you are using are found in the Bloom's taxonomy. And another thing, more important thing that you have to consider is that your objectives must be SMART: specific, measurable, attainable, realistic, and time bound. Meaning you should not be using terminologies that are open for interpretation and terminologies that are difficult to assess or difficult to be evaluated. Now, among those choices, which is the most difficult to be evaluated, or which term is not specific and not measurable? Okay, so the answer here is D, appreciate. Okay, compare, discuss, manipulate. These terms are easily being evaluated, but for the term appreciate, same is true with the term understand or comprehend or learn. These terms are open for interpretation, thus it's very difficult for these to assess. How would you know that the students appreciate the topic given at hand? All right, so the correct answer here is D, appreciate. Never use appreciate when you are writing learning objectives. Okay, second, for which lesson objective will a teacher use the direct instruction method? Alright? Is it in distinguishing war from aggression, analyzing Milton's Paradise Lost, using a microscope properly, or become aware of the pollutants in the environment? Alright? What is the meaning of direct instruction? Direct instruction is expository, meaning the teacher exposes the students to a certain content. The teacher gives everything. The teacher performs everything. All right? The teacher discusses everything in front of the students. Okay? The students would merely follow as instructed or do what the teacher says. So among these objectives, which is following direct instruction? The correct answer here is C. Use a microscope properly, because the teacher has to directly instruct students how to use microscope, because there is a proper way of using the microscope. In distinguishing war from aggression or analyzing Milton's Paradise Lost or becoming aware of the pollutants in the environment, this could be done by students, and these could be based on opinions of students. All right, unlike C, very objective, um, very direct. That's why it's used for direct instruction. Third question. To encourage introspection, which teaching method is most appropriate? A. Cognitive. B. Reflective. C. Process. D. Cooperative. Okay, when we say introspect, all right, you are giving students ample opportunities to examine themselves, to study themselves, to realize their actions, to study or to examine their previous actions or their experience. So, to encourage introspection, the method to be used should be reflective. Be giving students time to reflect about their actions, about their experience, about the way they respond to various scenarios presented in their lives. Okay? The fourth question, with indirect instruction in mind, which does not belong to the group. Okay, a while back I already discussed direct instruction and I said it's expository, meaning teacher centered. The teacher gives everything. There is a definite answer to that. While in the indirect instruction, it's the opposite. It's exploratory, meaning the teacher gives students opportunities to explore things, to explore the content, to explore uh, possibilities. That's why it is student centered. So among the choices, which is using indirect instruction, A, lecture recitation, B, experiential method, C, inductive method, D, discovery method. Wait, the question is which does not belong to the group. So among the choices, which is different from the other? Experiential method, inductive method, discovery method, these are all indirect instruction. So the answer here is lecture recitation because it is teacher dominated instruction. That's why it's the opposite of the indirect instruction. And the last question for this video is, Ms. Huxon often teaches content-oriented subject matter in a traditional way. Which of these strategies does she therefore often use? Okay, so we have the term content-oriented subject matter and we also have the terms traditional way. Okay, traditional way meaning teacher-centered um, teaching. A, expository, B, exploratory, C, inductive, D, problem solving. So, the answer here, the content-oriented subject matter in a traditional way is none other than expository. It is a very traditional way of teaching a certain content. Okay? So, I hope you got correct answer in all these questions, and please stay tuned for another sets of questions to be presented in the next videos to come. Bye bye, see you next time.